Yeah.
Welcome back to Stormy Jet Life. It's your girl, the publicist.
It's your boy Scooby Nero, K Nero.
And we have here World OGP.
OGP, their favorite.
I'm Mr. Obaka.
Yeah, so came to give us some wisdom. So yes, we're talking behind the scene before. We're talking about DNA, how people should do DNA and all that, like men especially.
Okay, you see, it is a very, very sensitive topic, but it's, we always have to say things the way they are, but whether good or bad, we must say things the way they are. Because the way the world is turning into right now, a lot of things are happening. So in my own angle, I will come from this and I will say this. I will always advise.
Baba Alpha, what's with the bloody English?
No, I just want to talk as it be.
Okay.
Me, I will
advise
men all over the world. If you born Peking, even if he resemble you, I beg, go do DNA. I was talking about.
Even if he resemble you.
Even if he resemble you, go do DNA.
Yes.
The guy person talks something say, you get that you go take feed goat, you go they look like you. That's what the guy will talk like that. You understand? So there's this case, Scooby. There's this case of Nedu Wazobia. I told you and you were so shocked. He got to find out. I think his second child wasn't his child.
Nedu from Honest Bunch.
Yeah,
that bro I don't like.
He got divorced.
My wife don't like him at all.
He got divorced a few years ago. So the second child wasn't his.
Imagine.
After so many years. So it's so crazy.
And is it not Tunde that posted that video where they were in court, a white guy like that, they said after spending, I think, 5 years.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, for
non
the
paying.
child is not even yours.
For not paying child support, yeah.
And that kid looks like 15.
Shout out Tunde not.
Shout out, man.
Wow.
But it's just the truth. A lot of things happen, no matter how you love someone, I beg go do DNA to avoid soul stories that touched. You see.
So broski, shout out, man. Welcome. Bro, I was SA before now. You've been in South Africa for how long now?
By December, I'll be 23 years in this country.
23?
Yes. I came in December 28, 2000. So.
Picking where them born that time, don't marry.
Don't be sporting.
Don't the born, self.
Don't be sporting.
That's some next level ish.
Yes.
But people do just good past bros from this.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, no person with
I know someone that came 1992.
What?
Yeah, I know like 5, 6 guys.
And how long did it take you to get like a permit? Is it a permit or what? Permanent resident?
Yeah, by 2003, I already got my PR, permanent resident. Then
Wow.
2004, I got my ID, South African ID.
In 4 years?
Yes.
So meaning, when South Africans are doing, foreigners must go, you're South African.
You'll be doing foreigners will go. There's a lot of Nigerians like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes. At least I'm a citizen of South Africa.
South Africa.
Someone staying 23 years in the country is not a child's
Maybe
play.
beans.
It's not a child's play.
But that doesn't mean, because I heard earlier, you said you don't want to have anything to do with dual citizenship and all that.
No,
Because
I
you want to go into politics and all that, right?
Yes. I don't have South African passport. Why? Because my intention is one day I'm going to be a politician in Nigeria. And you know how it is in Nigeria. They're going to dig you out, find out whether you live outside the country for a lot of years. So they will check if you are a citizen of that nation. I'm not a citizen of South Africa. I'm just a permanent resident. And I have an ID for that.
But if you have an ID, doesn't that make you a citizen of the country?
It doesn't.
No, you have to apply for citizenship.
Sister, Wagwan. See that sister over there. People can't see her on camera. She's just there blazing and smoking, turning up. I wish to be you.
You see, that's where you get a passport. After you become a citizen, after you become a permanent resident, you are here to apply for citizenship. That is where you get a passport.
I heard there was a time during Mandela time that they said, okay, all foreigners should get an ID. One time like that. Was it 90 something?
I wasn't here then.
94, right? Oh, no.
I think I wasn't here then, but all I know is that to get a permit in this country was so easy that if you have a girlfriend who happen to be a South African, and you decide to get married to her, then you can just go to Home Affairs. They ask you some certain questions. If they are satisfied, they will marry both of you. They will ask you that after 90 days, you should apply for your permanent residence.
After 90 days.
After 90 days, you should apply for your permanent
That's
residence.
3 months.
Yes.
Yo.
Then after you've gotten your permanent residence, then after 6 months, you should apply for your ID. You don't need to bribe.
That was when South Africa was still.
You don't need to.
South Africa was just sweet.
You don't need to bribe anyone. You don't need to bribe anyone. You don't need to do anything. You and your woman just go straight to Home Affairs.
You see, that brings me to what I was going to say, or what I'm going to say about this permanent residency and all. I think you guys belong to the old school, and we belong to the new school, because you guys came when they gave birth to Jesus Christ. So we came like.
Can you just imagine?
Like, for me, tomorrow is going to make it 13 years, because I left Nigeria on the 3rd of October 2010, and I arrived on the 11th of October 10. You know, and generally, when you're in the country you're a resident of the country for at least 5 years, you get everything you need to be, you know, like your permanent residency and all. But South Africa, over the years, things don't change.
Charge it.
You know, that brings me to this point. Currently, most of us are frustrated.
Yes, because of permit.
Because of permits. Like for me, I lost my father in February, in March, early this year.
Sorry,
and I couldn't, thank you so much. It still hurts. I couldn't travel home. I'm the first child of my parents. I couldn't travel home to go do the normal rites or be there as the head of the family, because after my papa and me. You understand? So it's frustrating, and now we've applied. Normally, when we apply, looking at the previous permit I've used, it didn't take us up to at least a month for you to get your permit out whenever you applied, either for a new permit or for renewal. But this is taking for long. Now the Home Affairs Minister is not telling us anything. We don't know what is happening. They're just keeping everyone in the dark.
They said there's a backlog, like 2 years backlog or something like that.
For me, the backlog thing is just an excuse.
It's for Zimbabweans and Nigerians.
It's not just. It's not just.
I don't have any business in Home Affairs.
Yeah, bro, it's for you, but we're talking about where it pains. It's for me. I, for one, I'm frustrated. And I believe I'm speaking the mind of a lot of foreigners, not just Nigerians.
Yeah,
sure.
So please, Home Affairs Minister, can you please come out and tell us what is going on? You cannot keep us in the dark. I know you guys are doing your job, but a lot of people are losing their lives. You know, like I feel like I'm boxed up. I feel like I'm being confined to a particular place. And it's not normal anymore. The other time they came and said they give us waiver from March to December. They push it and say, you have so time to stay in the country and leave. If you don't have a permit, you're free to go. You're free to leave. But now they extended it again. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Is it that the system is overwhelming them, or they lack ideas to actually, do things right? Because you cannot blame me.
But remember, everything in SA is system. We have IDs, like from birth. Take that baby to Home Affairs, they give certificate to register the baby.
Okay.
So now, when they are, I'm not saying everyone is illegal in the country,
Yes.
but there are people that came in illegally.
Yes.
So things are happening. Them zama, kids are getting raped. A lot of weird things are happening.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, wait, let's start from scratch.
Okay.
Everyone go home, please.
Okay.
Or everyone just get paper.
Simi, can I say something, Mama?
Okay.
Can I say something? You have a point. But now, the frustrating part, like I said, is they are not saying anything. If you want people to leave, tell us to leave.
Mm-hmm. Ghana must go.
Yes, you can do that.
Like we did.
They don't want
Like
to
we
do
did.
that.
I heard they did it to us
They want to
first.
fix
In
their
1959.
system.
No, they are not fixing anything.
They did it to us first.
This
Yes,
is a
Ghana,
cold.
yes,
Yeah,
Ghana.
they sent everybody away.
Sorry, I
Sorry.
call this. For me, it is a cold. I don't want to call it. What is it?
It's a cold war.
war.
It is though.
Yes.
They are not coming out openly to say it. People leave because they know it's going to affect.
It's gonna affect
It's
them.
going to affect their their international relationship.
True.
You understand? Come out and tell people to leave. Like I personally, I'm a regular traveler. I've never stayed in South Africa not having papers. So people like us that are in the system,
It's affecting.
and we are willing to have. Yes, we know a lot of people there that don't even have a passport.
They don't have passports.
They don't even know where they come from.
And they know how to, they come in and go.
What about yes?
For real.
That is. But who do you blame?
I know
for
a
that?
lot of Nigerians
You
that
blame
come
the
in and go, they don't have
border
passports.
control. You cannot blame me for that. You blame your system.
Appear and disappear.
You blame your system. Don't blame me. People who want to have papers, please give them papers. I'm begging,
Yes.
Minister of Home Affairs. I'm begging you in the name of God.
What's the name of the Minister of Home
Please,
Affairs?
sir.
Minister of Home Affairs.
But the thing is appalling.
What is
because
his name? You
I
don't
don't
know
know why
I
you
forgot
be
his
in
name.
Africa and looking for papers. If you're an European, you stay in Germany, you don't need papers to stay in France.
True.
Why is
Even
it happening?
Europeans have
Why
papers, they're
Africans
giving them
are doing
papers
this
here.
thing?
They're not giving Africans.
That's why I like this guy, Julius Malema. He's always against these people on this.
Wow.
Yeah, Aaron Motsoaledi.
Aaron Motsoaledi.
Sir, Aaron Motsoaledi, please, sir, we are begging you. Help us do something about our papers. Please help us. We want to be legal in your country. We don't want to run helter-skelter when we see the cops. Please, we want to travel in and out of the country. We know a lot of people are doing illicit things, but you cannot paint all of us with the same brush. Please, sir, help us. Give us our papers. We want to be legal. We've got
Please,
kids
sir.
in the country. Because if I leave and don't come back to this country, who is going to train my child?
Go train our kids.
I beg. Who's going to train our kids? Please, we beg you. We are Cele. We beg you in the name of God.
Yeah, baby.
Please, sir, help us, sir.
What language did you say now? Just spoke the language.
Please, begging.
Zulu,
Oh,
we
okay,
beg,
we're
please.
begging.
Please, most of us want to be legal. We don't. I don't want to. I like to travel. I haven't traveled in a while. It feels like I want to go back. I want to go back to go and do my father's burial rites.
Yeah.
I want to do a lot of things. There are people who travel in and out for business. They cannot travel.
True.
And now look at what the economy is turning into. People are finding the ways to live. Yes, we know we have the bad eggs, but do what you can to fish out the bad eggs.
True.
Don't blame it on us. It's not our fault that the system is overwhelmed.
Deep, man.
No be lie.
No be lie.
But I think that's why what's the Minister of Police that guy?
That guy that went the bowler
Bheki
hat.
Cele.
Bheki Cele, yes. That's
Bheki
why
Cele.
he's doing all the raiding in town for now, because he knows that's the hot spot for now. Otherwise, if it was a forceful thing that everyone must go and police would be everywhere, they know that guys live in suburbs now.
True.
But the truth
things
is,
are
even
changing.
those ones they go to arrest in town because they will still release them when they pay stipends.
Yes.
When they pay 1,000, 2,000, they will pay them.
Not
So who
even
do you
one.
blame?
Not even 1,000. They will just arrest you. If you get 300, they will release
So
you.
who do you blame?
By police station.
So those people that are arrested, they don't send them home.
How many people you see?
Hey, God, I beg
If you arrest someone without papers, send that person home.
That's what I thought.
Simple.
I thought that's how it
Who do
works.
you blame? Like everyone who is coming to the country through the legal means, right? They are all in the system. I just mentioned that I left Nigeria on the 10th of October 2010 and arrived South Africa 11th of October 2010, which is 13 years today and tomorrow, right? Go to the system. Every time I've traveled out of the country, I believe if you go to the system, you will see me there in the system.
in and out.
Likewise, a lot of people.
True.
So you cannot use the same. You cannot affect our lives because of some set of people who are not wanting to be legal.
True. Yo.
That's it.
Wow.
So that is it, man. That is it.
Hectic.
And there are many people who want to go home. Just put a flight there, you see people who fill that flight and go home. Seriously. Go to Hebrew. Many Nigerians are lavishing there.
The last time I was in Nibro with some of my homies, they were telling me that some of these people that you see that is in this one bedroom, that they have money. If you see them just there, they have a lot of money. They're just there
It's a
because they're
lie.
doing businesses. They have a lot of money.
It's a lie.
There are a lot of
That's what-
billionaires.
That's what South Africans are even saying about
I
foreigners.
lived,
Like, see them,
I
they're
lived
looking
in
as if
Hebrew
they're
from
living
2000
back home.
to 2005. I lived in Kepa Glass. You know where is Kepa Glass? In Hebrew, Excellent Street, close to Hilton Plaza. I lived there for 5 years. You understand? People are suffering on that street. You understand? That place.
The people that are suffering are suffering. The ones
Yes.
that are living are living. That's what
Yeah, like most of us.
Bro, I was chanting that year. I was chanting like
When I came, I don't
It's
think
only white people that
I
was
don't
there.
think there is any Nigerian in Santin then. I'm telling you the truth. We are living in hotels. Like people live in the Mimosa, people live in Sans, people live in Denmark, people live in Hilton Plaza, people live in Kepa Glass, people live in Marison Hotel, you know. So there is something like towards end of the year, like between October and November, we play soccer tournament among Nigerians.
We want to bring you
The whole hotels. You understand? But
guys,
when
don't
people
I'm
start
sorry, bro. You don't mind this here?
It's fine.
Okay. We tie this
When
here. Yes,
people
now.
when people start making money, you know, they started living in suburbs. Like I was once lived in Rosebank, close to Nigerian embassy.
Oh, Ilovo.
Yes. So I lived in something. You know, when you make money, but things started changing, the economy started changing. So your finance started going down. So you have to adjust.
Adjust to life.
Yo.
Which is normal. So yeah.
There was a time I was having like 3 cars at a time.
Me
You
talking to the
understand?
mic, Nate.
So there was a time I was having like 3 cars at a time.
What?
Yes, in this country. Then my mother fell sick in Nigeria. I started selling to make sure
Take care of her.
that she lived. But later the woman just waka.
She gave up.
That's all.
Sure. That was what year was this?
I lost my mom 2017.
17. I was having this
But
conversation.
she tried.
So
She
sorry.
tried.
I was having
The
this
woman tried.
conversation with Mugabe. I signed for car wash not long about this morning. He told me say 90% of all the South African ladies when they date Nigerians or they marry to Nigerians, 90% of them don't really love Nigerians.
Yes. Yes, that's true. They
Then what are they? Why would they be? What are they doing with?
You know, like
Like they don't love you for real.
my South African wife, I met her in church. She's a chorister. The church we were going then, she's a chorister there. I'm in Catholic we call it church warden. So we hooked up together. That was 2001. We got married in 2012. Then 2003. 2000. We got married 2002. I met her 2001. We got married 2002. 2003, I got my PR.
Permanent resident.
Yes, 2004, I got my ID. She never loved me. I know. Because of what she would get from me.
He knows.
Are you still married?
Yeah?
Are you still married to
Are you
her?
still married to her?
Yes, till today.
Because of are you married because of papers or you still married because you
She left me, but she said she's not gonna cancel my papers because I did a lot for her.
okay for that reason you guys are still married
Yes, we are still legal.
legally married?
Yes, because of I built a house in her father's place. In what's the name? Somewhere in East London, either Eastern Cape or East London, Ntanta or something.
Ntanta.
Or something.
Oh.
Yes,
Where Mandela is from?
I built a mighty house there
What?
for her and her mother. So you understand?
Wow. Well
Wait, so if you marry somebody, then they give papers, then you have you're non-ID holder. So if you divorce the person, they cancel it.
I don't know.
I know a lot of people that nothing like that.
No, we are still together. We still communicate sometimes. But she's married now. She's married now to a South African.
Okay, not court marriage, just normal
yes,
Ebola.
normal
Because
marriage.
anything court, you have to cancel that
She
one.
even have kids with the person.
Wow, that's deep.
Me and her, we don't have kids. She just married me because of what she would get from me. And I really loved her, but I found out. Can you just imagine? We stayed together, and she's dating other Nigerians.
People lived for how long?
We lived from the day we married until 2005.
People lived together for 5 years.
Yes, ask my I wanted to say ask my.
How
friend,
people?
but-
Ish.
Yeah,
Wow.
we lived together for 5 years.
But that is life for you. That is life for you. You don't. Well, it's an emotional thing, right? But the truth is that is life. Like I said.
Can I tell you something? We were planning to have a child. Then after she would go and take some pills.
Deep.
Imagine.
You? And you won't know.
I don't know. One of her friends told me.
So how did you find out?
Her friends told me.
Oh yeah.
Her friends who want me told me.
South African women, they do the most. Too.
Well, you see.
You go there, you go to shoot one bomb picking.
You want to begin. Imagine.
Then you go find out say,
They flush out.
Can I come in?
no, the score.
You see, when you say South African women, I beg.
Not all of them.
Sorry to say.
Yeah, not all of them.
But most of them, right?
I beg to differ.
Most.
I beg to differ. I want to say something. Women generally. You understand? That the one way you know you go fit talk. The one you don't know, what about the one you don't know?
Yes, it's true.
Because I don't want us to start comparing South African women to other countrymen like Nigerian women. Women are women.
Women are women, yes, we know.
A woman pretend. They can pretend to love you forever, but you will not know what they are doing under your nose. So women are women everywhere. I really don't want to come and say this woman like this country woman like. I don't want to stereotype.
Babe!
When we talk about women that
come here.
You hear me so? When we talk about women that give kiss to men that are not
Put it like a bow then. Bow is always easier.
You understand? It doesn't have. Are you listening to me, please?
Yeah.
When we talk about women who give kiss to men that are not theirs, it doesn't happen here. It happens in Nigeria too.
Yes.
It happens everywhere. Even in Nigeria, like I said.
Like
so
I
don't want to just limit it to just South African women. Because Nigerian women are also fond of it. Is it not Nedu, Wazobia we're talking about right now?
We never even see anything.
The man I told you about earlier on behind the scenes.
Some people they never know their own story.
Oh.
Maybe in 5 years time.
My friend for Nigeria.
My 7 kids
my friend
now,
for Nigeria claim pikin wey no be.
Okay, let me now give you
They tell you the pikin don reach 15 years. Before you know say no be get that pikin.
Listen, there's another one now that happened. I saw online recently. A man beheaded a woman because this woman, I think 3 kids or 4 that were not his.
Women
the woman do this happened in
I
Nigeria.
fear who no fear woman.
Fear who no fear woman. Fear who no fear. I said after woman, after God fear woman. This guy beheaded the woman. Now I ask a question. Some people will tell you. So when I engage you, because I like to engage people when it comes to sensitive issues like this or general matters, right? I ask the question: if you find yourself in such a situation, what will you do? Some people will tell you, especially some women, they will say, the best thing is for you to walk away. Tell me, how is it easy for you to walk away in such a situation?
After so many years.
And having you not react, it comes to the issue of also women cheating under a man's nose. Yes. I keep asking women, I'm a man. I'm not the street, God in heaven knows. But
I think men cheat more than women, right?
No, definitely. There is cheating nature in every man. Every man got a cheating nature.
Cheating tendencies.
Women can keep themselves more than men.
Can I say my own angle? Every man is polygamous in nature.
Yes.
And I ask you a question. Are you listening, please? I ask questions. I ask women. I as a man, I'm not justifying anything, and I'm not. My brothers all over the world. I'm not saying go and cheat on your woman. Please, I'm warning you guys. And don't say OGP said this. Don't say OGP said. I'm not justifying it. But I'm saying, as a man, I can decide to take up more than one wife. But you as a woman, can you do that? That is the question I always ask. Can you do that?
Never.
As
an African.
Not because an African, generally. I don't want to say African. As a woman, can you go up and take up another husband? Or take more than one husband? No, you can't. But I can. That is where my own justification comes from. You understand? It boils down. I mean, now what things they happen.
Yes.
This cheating thing. And let's get back to this point. Because these are sensitive issues. And please, I'm not against women. I love women so much. Because my mother is a woman. I've got sisters that are women. And I've got women in my life. I love them so much. And without women, there will be no me, there will be no us.
Maybe it's not very
so I love them. Kudos. No, I love to all you out. All you women in the world, all over the world. But let's come to this.
After all, you say fear woman.
But yes, you fear woman. It's the truth. Fear who no even fear woman.
Fear who no fear woman.
Take one there.
You know, and I want to beg you as a woman.
Drop this one.
I thought you wanted to use the
No, I'm fine. Oh, for the bones, okay. Oh, true.
I don't want to. Some matters are very sensitive.
We turn the podcast to food podcast. Get why?
Fine. Probably on point.
And why will be CEOs? We can do whatever we like.
You know? Yes. So I see. I'm getting emotional now while talking about this thing.
I beg, no come cry for me.
I don't be cry.
Don't cry.
No, why?
Sometimes people they emotional, they begin cry.
I don't be cry because none of this happen to me. But I talk based on what they happen for the world. You understand? You know, woman has strong past my heart.
Nobody's listening for this, I know.
And women pay attention to their emotions.
Guys, are you listening?
They pay attention to how they feel, their emotions.
Nobody's paying attention. We're talking about food.
You know?
Wow.
So
There we go.
She don't know, no.
You said women what?
pay attention to their emotions.
Wow.
I don't know if you heard that before. But I'm a lion, you're a woman, you guys are a woman. So you guys are women.
You're saying we must pay attention
You
to
see your
women's
friends
emotions.
not
Women pay attention to their emotions. They
Their
are no
own
longer
emotions.
their emotions.
No, true. They're very sensitive.
Scooby abeg, who do this is you?
That I'm
You
sick
go
of.
You go away.
Should be
Adoka.
decide. No, I don't cover that.
For me,
Don't should be Adoka now.
Which one?
For Chuku decide there.
oh.
On the self food, that one.
Can do this one. You have to go to the bar.
Bros, don't
Inside-
I don't give my goat head.
Inside Jerry own.
Yeah, it's a Jerry.
I'm on Jerry's
Sorry.
side now.
What's be her name?
This is a they
My
different.
inbox.
They different from the one way she they do.
About their name.
From
The
issue.
guy the one say bros are spend they carry me go chop for Adoka.
No one knows the
Yo, that one. Dope too.
Might even call husband. Where it happen this weekend?
We say who gang.
Igbo boys should be Igbo men. This is one of our delicacies as Igbos. This year,
The whole Nigeria they chop issue will not be only Igbos now.
No be lie.
Bros, get my point now. Now we get the delicacy. Now they talk.
See my wife return up for back. Maybe they say women they don't truly love their men. Is it true? You don't love me?
Hey, man.
One. Eh? Hectic.
Things they happen for life, right? Things they happen. Things they happen. A lot of things are happening. You know, most of us, people like me, not be say I don't get what I love, but the truth is, I'm scared of marriage
Why?
because of the things that happen every day. Things that happen before. How can you meet a woman? You meet a woman along the way, not knowing the woman is in a relationship. You ask her, are you married? I should tell you, is there a ring? Can you find the ring on my finger? And when you find out that she has a man, she said, no, we are only customarily married. You guys just customarily, but as Nigerians, we will say traditionally.
Yeah.
You understand? It's the same thing. So tell me, what is marriage? What is customary marriage? You're married, you're married. And as Africans, once they pay your bride price, we call it the bola in South Africa. You're taking, you don't have the white wedding.
Lobola.
I know pay Lebola.
The white wedding is the white man's culture.
Who my first manager do?
Official marriage.
The white wedding is the white man's culture. We as Africans, we believe when you pay a bride price, even which the Bible recognizes, the woman is already yours. But you meet the woman and you say, I'm customary, I'm not married, but I'm customarily married. What does it mean to be customary married? What is marriage?
You pay the bill and say the visit change for you.
No, but you don't
You can't
marry.
go police station now. They say where your document say na marriage certificate, you know they. And they go like go pay.
They like come out.
Now then just one
forget my
change.
friend.
As Africans, like I told you, once you don't pay your this thing,
Of course,
you don't
baby.
marry.
Turn up.
So it's crazy.
Oga, do you know chop the issue?
I dey chop, bros. I dey chop because they are dey okay. Not be say who carry me come here. I talk about talk.
Are you getting emotional?
I'm not getting emotional. I came to talk. I didn't come to eat. Yeah, I
My
came for
friend
business.
chop now.
Don't worry, I dey okay.
Carry on now. Turn up. Did it easy. You know.
You were talking about women. How about the people who are committing crimes around? Bambingunzi, what's that language, guys? Talk about it.
People that are
There are a lot of things to talk about. When the matters arise, we'll talk about them. We're not
talking about people that are committing crime, like
we're
foreigners
talking about them.
or anybody.
People who are saying that they may be like citizens, like they can talk about some languages around, especially Africans. Okay, a lot of people, a lot of foreigners, they don't understand that Africans. Okay, but there is ghetto boys, street boys, who are so clever at once. They can threaten you. They can do whatever they want to do, and nobody's taking care of it.
But you know, in every situation, there's always the bad eggs, like you were saying. It's only the bad eggs. So it's the police duty to take care of that. Even the police is working the best. Even America,
So
everywhere.
why are they busy with foreigners? Like, hey, go home. Hey, what? Pay me money.
This is what we're
What's
talking
going
about.
on,
Well, the
guys?
truth is, they
What's
fail.
that?
The truth is, for me, they fail to face what the facts are. They fail to face what the facts are. You understand? Like even when you talk about
South
drugs,
African men are very lazy.
no, let's not go there.
I'm
Please.
telling you.
Let's not say that on air and leave that. I beg. We don't want to put that. Because, you understand?
Wait, bro, what did he say? What did bro say?
You say
It's South African men are lazy.
He said it himself. No, but you know what?
No, let's hear why he said so. Why did he say South
Do you
African
know
men
I will
are
not
lazy?
agree to you and say South African men are lazy? Because I've met really good South African men that are very,
Hardworking.
very hardworking.
True.
So I beg to differ. I don't like to paint everybody with the same brush. That is me.
I've met
You
a
know why
lot.
you say Nigerians do this? Like, there are still some good, very good Nigerians. So don't say South African men are lazy. I know very good ones that are very hardworking to the core. More even hardworking than Nigerians. So let's not put that. There are Nigerian men that are lazy too. So what are we saying?
It's everywhere.
Yeah, so let's say South African men are lazy. I won't agree.
My friend go to Zimbabwe.
Go
People are
on.
smoking Pampers right now, like diapers. Oh, hell no. Imagine. Fuck. Smoking diapers. What the hell?
Smoking it how?
My friend. Some gossips around. Try to search about some other musicians from Zimbabwe. It's everywhere. Everyone is crying about their presidents, about whoever who is taking care of the country.
Solomons.
Mm-hmm.
Who is losing? Everyone is crying everywhere.
I want bros to come and explain to me.
That's some kind of topic.
This year we go.
Bro, I beg you say South African men are lazy. Like,
Yes.
explain them.
You know
Elaborate
what?
on that.
I've been in this town for a very long time, and I've seen their women are more industrious than them. You understand? Their women hustle past them.
Like South African females.
Yes, South African women, they hustle more than their men, and they are wiser more than their men. Their men believe that South African men believe that they got white people who have made their life so easy for them. But life is not easy for them. Sometimes they build all these RDP houses for them. They are living in a free house. They got free medications. They don't pay hospital bills. So they believe that it will continue like that. No. Where I come from, anything you do, you pay your bills and not credit. It's cash.
Can
I heard in South Africa, they go to school,
Listen,
they pay them like,
if I'm a South African guy, then I see all these foreigners coming to my country, making money. I will just become a friend to them. I will learn how to do it. How do they do this thing? They will teach me.
True.
Not to be against them. You see a Cameroonian, a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, even some Zimbabweans. After 1-2 years in South Africa, they started driving a machine, big cars. Then you say, this is my country. You people come here to take what is my country.
Yeah.
Most Nigerians open businesses and employ them. Employ their women. Employ their men. If they miss work a day or two, when you give them warning, they stop working again.
When you want,
Just a warning.
wait, when you want them,
Just warning, you are getting a warning.
Yari.
They just leave the work. Why must you shout at me? Why must you talk to me like that? You came to my country.
Like, I'll understand my
But business
side.
is fine. Maybe I'm running a bar. I'm running a shabin or a bar now. I employ you as my worker. Then on Monday morning, you didn't come to work.
Yeah.
Then I asked you why. The next day on Tuesday, you said, I got babalas. You got babalas, that's why you miss your work.
By the way, Babalas mean when you have a hangover.
Babalas means hangover.
Yes.
Shut up, Lord.
You understand? So, where I come from, you don't try that shit. Your boss will just fire you. But here they give warning. Where I come from, they fire you immediately.
Yeah, you go
Hey,
get
but
you
this
go
is
get
not
the doctor's
where
report. This is not where you come from. Confirm. You need to adjust.
You know, this is not where you come from. Us, we
thank
grew up in a different way. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
We get 350
But you know-
from
you know-
baby.
you know,
See, from as a baby, they get 350 rand since baby.
350 rand, they give you 3. That is why you
Per
people
month.
That is why you people are spoiled.
Eh,
What am I
that's
doing with
what
350
they're
rand per
saying.
month?
We're nice.
How much is that in
Corona
rands?
came,
How much
they
is that in
gave us
naira?
money.
Don't email it.
No mention
So,
amount.
It's plenty though. It's plenty now. This
Mandela
is
paid
all of them
for
came
the
out as
way
a
for us
butter. All of
very
them.
well.
Even the people from Cassie, they are Jebota.
There's one of my friend, he have like 7 to 8 kids. He's collecting all the grants, 350 every month.
Times 8.
But now they cancelled it. They said.
But it's a
only
shit
4
money
kids.
to me. It's too
When it's
small.
number 5, yeah. Stay
For
there.
real. But that is not cool too.
Like, yeah, too many children. Wait.
That's a dope
Then
business
if
move.
I will give to my sister that doesn't have a child, this remaining 3 is for her.
Yeah.
So that they will collect too.
But
But I
they
get it
check the
now
ID.
at the hospital.
They can tell from the ID,
they
right?
name Everything. So they're like, this is not you. This is not your child. We're not. And that's a.
Ogari does not like this conversation at all.
Well, I like it. I can get into it. There is no problem. We talk about everything. You see, he was talking about South African men.
Yeah.
You remember he went to the restroom and excused himself. But I said something. I said no.
Maybe he
I
said,
cannot-
okay.
I don't like to generalize.
Listen,
Personally, I don't like to generalize. You understand? Because I know some good, hardworking South African men that are doing very well.
I didn't say all.
No,
I said
but the
some.
way he sounded,
Yeah, okay,
that's why I
okay,
said
okay.
no, we talk. We should keep reservations. You understand? That's the way he sounded. And
Yeah. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for
that's what I was
that.
trying to control.
I'm sorry for
Just
that.
like you say, all women are the same. They like,
No. I'm sorry for that. I know some industrious South African
Yeah,
men.
very good. Now
I
we're
know
talking.
South African men that are billionaires.
Nah.
And they are not lazy.
Yeah, they are not lazy.
I know. I've got a friend of.
No, the truth is that you see the educated ones, educated South African is very rich. You see those ones that didn't go to school, they are the problem South African is having.
They are the problem. And they are the ones that also are always leading xenophobia.
Yes.
Because if someone who is educated and has their job to do,
Educated South African.
they wouldn't go on the street and start protesting and say, "Hey, leave my country." No, it is those ones who are of low lives, that no education, nothing, no educational background or anything, that are always out there believing that foreigners are taking their jobs. What jobs are you taking? I've not, to be honest with you, since I've been in this country, tomorrow makes it 13 years. Tomorrow, precisely. I've not worked one day for anybody. And you come and tell me I'm taking your job. What job is it?
Even me.
Just like most of us.
I created my job for myself.
So that is it.
I work for myself. Nobody
So
pays me.
The truth is,
Since I came to this country, I've been paying myself.
while I talk, I like to always look at the other side, because I don't like to generalize. So that's it.
Man, guys, you know how we'll do now. There'll be a part 2 of this one.
Okay.
We can't come and go. We can't finish. Say plenty talk to the full basket. So don't we finish all this talk now?
Plenty
You
talk to
understand?
the full basket.
I tell you. So shout out, guys. There'll be a remix for this one.
Yes, sir.
Now with the drum, normally we just do this thing for like 25-30 minutes. Now on 37 minutes.
But if you understand, because there are a lot of things to talk about.
So many
And
things
if
to
you
talk about.
Talk.
But you get where
Even though we
we
chop
pause.
we see.
But that place you go.
Yeah, no really.
really.
He said, are they the editor? No, I do. Everything they go, everything they come, and I'll see everything as they hot. Uncut and raw. You understand?
Scooby, our last session was very nice. I can see it's.
This one is going to be doper.
Because of the content.
Yeah, it's going to be
Content
doper.
matters,
Every day we get better with this issue.
I always like coming here. I don't say for talk, we go talk.
Thank you so much for pulling up, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.
Sure.
Thank you so much. You already know what time it
Ginger.
is. Blood.
You know what I mean?
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
man.
Shout out.
See me.
We out.
Bye.